Hello and good morning. Mic test. Looks like the mic is working now. How are you guys doing? Hope your Tuesday is going well so far. Right now, you're listening to rings, but you might hear a little crackle right there. Turn down the density. So today, we're gonna have a zero gravity or near zero gravity experience musically. Maybe. At least that's the plan. So our theme today is you are floating weightless on the surface of the moon. Hey, Bunch. Thanks for coming by again. It's always nice to see you. So yeah, let's try and get a little weightless today. A little light and spacey. You know, I read a couple chapters of the TT303, and I am super stoked about this arpeggiator mode. So what you can do is you can program a pattern, go into arpeggio mode on the bass bot, and what it's going to do is it's going to just give you that same rhythm in whatever pattern you have, and then you can just play around with the scale as if it's a piano. Almost like it's a yeah, like you kind of just play your own thing. Let's see. And then you can actually go through all of your user patterns, even with the same scale enabled. And you'll be in the same scale, but with a different rhythmic element. Of course, you can always change it to maybe like a minor. Or change it to whatever you want. Okay, well, I think that might be like one of the last things we do, but let's go ahead and let's come up with something real spacey. And I also want to maybe figure out a root key here. It's hard on something like this. Maybe something like this. Yeah. So this is in the key of C and F. let's stick with this. Let's and record. We won't record the Moog quite yet. We'll have a little basis for our song. Okay, here we go. And I think we've kind of strayed away from that C and the D, C and the F. Oh no, we're still there. I'm really liking that reverb. And now this is turning into a little bit of a drone. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Let's go a little bit longer. All right, and now I'm gonna let that ring out. And we can kind of pick and choose the parts we want to keep over here. There we go. Let it ring out a bit. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. There's some low frequencies over there. So since I know that we're in C and F, okay. So we have to just be careful because there's some spikes in volumes right around here. And I don't really want that. So maybe what we can do to kind of keep this drone from really going too crazy, I think I'm gonna cut that right around here. I'm gonna also take some of this right here, and then I think we're good. And what we can do, we can keep those loud parts, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little follow action on here. Just go to the next, let it finish, and then this one I'm gonna go to previous and let it finish. And we're gonna add sorry about that, 303 coming in. We can do this. Add a little bit of delay and some space as well. Let's go 0 gravity. I'll use this space algorithm. Oh, this is going to be cool. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to LFO this echo time a bit. And in fact, I'm going to use time, so we're just going to have a nice little sweep. Something like that. Let's find that LFO. I want the rate to be real slow and not super deep. I think it's okay to be right there kind of in the middle, so I'm not going to change the offset too much. That's what we'll do. And in fact, yeah, we'll cut out that beginning. There we go. So actually, maybe we don't even need we're gonna do the acid a little bit later on to kind of supplement what we're gonna do. Let's try and figure out a scale. So right now, let's go into F, and we're on the moon, so something kind of with a positive vibe, like Mixolydian. Let's try a major pentatonic. Yeah, major pentatonic. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a feeling of floating. I'm gonna bring in... Let's bring in a DX7. Borst, if you're on, I know that you worked on this one. I'm thinking, I wonder if I can find something that has moon on it. Looney Moon ARP. Let's see what that sounds like. Not quite. Let's look for something space. Space pad. Computer failure sequence. Ooh, that's nice, with some low end and rounded bass. Ooh, that's really low. I'm gonna use this computer failure. I'm gonna add reverb. What is this called? Mods level? Okay, so we've changed this sound a little bit. I'm kind of liking this little digital... the little digital sound on this. Very DX7. This reminds me of a Thompson Twins track from the Here's the Future Days album. Maybe it's Don't Mess with Dr. Dream? Can't remember. Okay, that's a really long sequence, but I think we were just kind of in the groove. Let's, I think that drone is really spacey now. Let's just record this in. So we have it and we can add other elements to it as well. Just for fun, I'm going to play around with this sequencer. Just realized my mixer controller's not plugged in. Did a little bit of housekeeping. Hopefully that didn't mess up my recording. Okay, I think it did mess up my recording. I think we're going to have to do this again. So that little skip kind of messed up our groove. Let's try it one more time. In the meantime, I'm going to try and come up with a new pattern here. Okay, we're going to use that. Hey, Dilem Vicio. Aloha. Buenos dias. Or I guess it's not dias for you yet, huh? It's nighttime. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we got a little digital DX7 lead over here. It's interesting how heavy it is on the, is that the right side? Okay, so let's go ahead and change the order there. Let's see what else we've got. I haven't used scalar in a long time, and that's another thing that I need to, another VST that I have yet to play around with. So since we are in major pentatonic, let's see if we could find that. Okay, I can't even remember how to do this. Do I have to look at it? Oh, here we go. Scales. Let's find major pentatonic. And we want to be in F. So I guess we have to keep scrolling down till we find it. There we go. I don't know why it's so slow. It's kind of lagging. It could also be because, let me turn off this DX7. I don't think this takes too much CPU, but we were at 20. Let's see what happens. Take this off. No, that wasn't it. Okay, well, let's see. This is what we want right here. F, G, F, G, and A. Let's this is actually going to help me figure out a little bit of theory. Hey, dinner time. Nice. Hey, Boris. You know what? I don't know if you were on yesterday, but I tried the AX73. Since you're on again, maybe I'll try that as well. And since you were on, we also messed about with the DX7. I'm not quite sure what part of that project you were into, but here's our little DX7 part right here. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to even use scalar. Completely forgot. You know what's going on. I don't want the arpeggio. Maybe some... Let's look at the chord. Okay, well, I just realized I just need to sit down with scalar. Oh, nice. So the main part. I don't know if you noticed, but I do have the DX7 FD2 up here. And the reason why it's so high up is because it's so hard to program anyway that, you know, I hardly ever go up there to make a sound. But yeah, one of these days we should do a comparison of patches or something. But that's another thing. I need to, I just need to concentrate on a few of the things, like the TT303, 2600, then we'll figure it out. But hey, since we're here, why don't we take a look at that AX73, and if you wanted to jump in and say anything about it, where is it? Oh, here it is. Let me know. Yeah, the Yamaha DX7 up here. Let's see. Can you see it up here? Oops. So this is so it's the second version. I don't know, how much of a difference sonically it was. I found it used for really cheap. It was $100, so I was like, okay, I gotta get it. You'll notice bubble wrap under here. So it must have been dropped or something, but a couple of these keys here are broken, but I'm still able to play it. Let me patch that in, and you can just have a quick listen. How about this? Where's the DX7? See, I don't even have the muscle memory to know where that DX7 patch point is. Okay, I'll plug it into the Moog for now, and you should be able to hear it. The new version, you have the reface. So, oh, cool. Nori Ubukata made the original DX7 patches and now also makes presets for the... Oh, cool. Is there is there a particular preset that you're proud of? Yesterday, I was using one of the 80s inspired ones. It's the presets. Yeah, I used the 80s Magic just for fun. Blade Strings looks fun too. Wrong one. I love that detuning. Man. Let's try to find a little arpeggio. Oh, Celestials, cool. Because, our theme today is, you see type character, you can select his name. Oh, okay. Let's go check it out. This guy. Cool. Let's check out some of Nori Ubukata's patches. Oh yeah, it's very that one sounds a little bit DX7-ish. Yeah, very like a cathedral. Oh, this sounds like one of those 80s public service announcement videos. That might be a fun sound effect. Okay, I'm gonna record a couple passes of this. So we can use this as like a little sound effect. Okay. Just for fun. Okay. Oh, I should have kept it going. I'm gonna just get some of these fireworks sounds in here and we'll use it as a... Okay. Okay. Oh, that might have been fun too. I love the font. It's very Yamaha. My very first synth is this CS1X over here. The Yamaha CS1X. I was a young kid and saw an ad in the really old version of Future Music magazine, and I wanted to get into music, and I just had to have that. If I had to do it again, I would have saved up to get something that would have, you know, maybe been a little bit more hands-on. But man, back then, I was just in love with you know, the controls being able to sweep the cutoff and just crank up the resonance. And I don't know, to my ears, I couldn't tell the difference, but between that and a real analog synth, but now I can. All right. So let's get a little bass line going. What's going on here? Why do I have... Oh, you know what that is? I am playing the DX7. So this is the DX7 right here. I think I'm on the wrong channel. So that's why we have this little happy mistake. This is the Doogie Howser patch. My piano skills are not up to par, but you know what I mean. That is a very 80s sounding patch. I forgot what it is, but I do have the MIDI fighter, one of the knobs. I have to look it up again since I haven't used it in a long time. Let's see, which one is it? Well, anyway, maybe it's this one. I'm able to change the patches. Well, right now I'm probably messing up a lot of parameters on this set, but that's it. Let's find a patch that we might like. Let's see how this would sound. Maybe we could just have some noises like this right here. Top bar also reacts to MIDI CC. You're talking about any of these parameters, right? So let's see, we could just... Oh, there we go. That's right, MIDI learn. And we could just kind of, let's see. Let's mess with this, the most fun part, which is frequency. Oops, let's see. We'll use frequency and resonance. How do I do that? It's not just turning it, right? I'd have to go over here. Is this what you're talking about? I'm not quite sure how to do it on the interface, but you can just kind of go like this. That's the real DX7. That's a lot of fun. Cranking up that resonance. Oh, here's a super saw. It looks like I'm only affecting one of the oscillators. Anyways, that's a lot of fun. All right. Let's go ahead and I like this little toy sound. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. Just for fun, we're gonna just add this kind of as background noise, and we'll add a bunch of reverb to it. And, you know, we'll add a little bit of like a real DX7 sound to it. Oh, on the settings screen, okay. Okay. We'll have a little bit of that. I'm gonna put this over in this audio track over here. Let me add some effects to it. I like it because it kind of sounds like toys. But it might be nice to add a little bit of echo. We'll use a regular echo boy here, and maybe like a little shimmer verb. Let it shimmer a bit. I'm wondering if I can add, because I want this to be in my key. Not sure if I can do that, but... I like that because it sounds a little like it's bubbling up. Okay, all I gotta do now is... So now it's unplugged, but now we can... Let's bring in the, Let's bring in the mode. Oh wait, let's see. Setting screen, input outputs, the first 10. Oh, cool. Oh, so you can import using the tape memory thing. Wow, that is really neat. Anybody, well, Worst, you would know. When was the original created? Are you talking about this save thing, save preset? No. Save preset, no. In settings. Anyway, I don't have one, so, but that's pretty cool. The top bar, you can import via tape into real. Man, that is cool. I'm gonna make this a little plucky. Let's see if I can show you what I'm doing down here. So all I did was just lower the decay here. Oh, right here? That is cool. Look at that. Neat. From 86. Okay, let me find a good arpeggio and let's record this in. I'm gonna add a lot of this delay here. And some panning. Okay. I'm gonna record this on its own without hearing anything. Except maybe the no, the drums are gonna mess me up because I think we're not truly in sync with this Moog. I have to figure it out. Okay, here we go. We're recording now. We're just gonna trust that this is gonna sound okay in our mix. I like this arpeggio on its own though. Get it spacey with added resonance, little panning. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this is gonna sound. And let's also make sure, yeah, we're just a little off. But that little nudge. We do need something, a little bit. Oh, hey, Boris. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I have to press stop? Hopefully this isn't... But I guess this is only recording... Oh, I see. Where is stop? There we go. Hey, so thanks, Boris. Thanks for hanging out and giving a little bit more insight on that AX73. Awesome synth. And congratulations. All right. So, we've got a lot of little digital noises in. We do have the Moog arpeggio, but it's still really bright. Let's bring in something dark. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is gonna have a real synth pop, like Speak and Spell era kind of feel. Shoots. You don't have enough space for that. Okay, that's the progression that I kind of want. Okay. I'm really happy that we've got a really easy quantize button on the push because my playing is quite off. All right, let's see what we've got here. I want to get a good 16 bars in. So let's, yeah. No, I don't want the grid view. Okay, let's record that in. I like that. I like the bass line. I'm not going to do any filtering to it. And we are in a, we have a, let's see what it sounds like unsynced. Oh, I have an idea. So what we can do is we'll have a couple passes synced, and then in the middle we'll change it up. So we've got a couple of different options. I like these kinds of recordings. I don't have to do anything. Okay, so we just did one pass of each version, and actually at this point I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop it up. Oops, no. Just do it in any audio track. And this one is the synced version right here. Let's make sure we are, let's make sure, oh, I see. Never mind. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that in, okay, so that's good. And this one is just the same. But this one I want it to be a little hotter because when we unsync the synth, it somehow got quieter. Okay, pretty good loop right there. I mean, this one I'll just delete. We don't need it. And I'm not going to add anything to it because if we add a micro pitch to the synced one, it's going to sound, it's going to have that same chorus effect. And I want the impact of this one when it comes in. All right, let's see what we have so far again. And actually, I like these little simple drums. I'm using a 606 snare. And oh my gosh, I didn't even save it. And I was moving around my drum track. That made me nervous for just a second. Let's go ahead and save this. Calling this April 5th. We are in major pentatonic. We are at 112 BPM, and today you are floating weightless on the surface of the moon. Okay. Oh, shoots. I didn't put the right root key. I'll have to make note of that. Okay, I'm gonna work on the drums a bit. Let's do all 606 today. Anybody know if the 606 had a hand clap? Let's look. I don't see one here. I think we'll use a 626 hand clap. Let's see. Okay, kind of a fun little 4 on the floor pattern. Let's record in 8 bars of this, and then we'll do the rest of our editing in MIDI. Just for good measure, I always like having a little... Let's see what the skate cymbal sounds like. There we go. Okay. And I just realized my bass line is changing on the 6th bar instead of, but that's all right. Oops, nope. And I want this one right on the grid. Clear all those out. Let's go ahead and this MIDI back to the push. I'm actually going to push the 606s up to 100. 99. Oh, interesting. Look, these kind of skip the beat. Oh, and these are, there we go. That's a 66 symbol. That's a little too loud. Okay, let's put it back down to 80. I'm thinking about something like that. Maybe one more part. Let me see if I can find a good patch. Something like that. I'm going to just use this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to record this in. Okay, this is what happened. That's okay. I recorded just the clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these out. Okay. And then we'll have two different versions. This one will be... Okay, let's find a good patch. Something like that. See, we can add a little modern twist to it, but I don't think I want to do that. Maybe just something like that. Okay, let's see if this is gonna... Well, let's see, 5. Let's see if this will work. How about this? We'll go like this. Um, I'm just gonna record it in, and we'll see what it if we can fit it in. All right. So first, we're gonna get this guy. We'll go 8 bars. Go ahead and just. Okay, I wanted the reverb tail. Okay, cool. Save. Luigi. All right, let's save that. And I think we're good. Let's find something cool and pot. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a NASA station. You know, all of the NASA space shuttle and moon landing and all of those communication tapes. I read somewhere a while back that they were all released to the public domain. So let's see if they have one on the radio. I know that they have a really good SoundCloud, a SoundCloud page where you could download all of them. But let's see if we can find one here. Radio directory. Now I gotta look really close, but if you're interested in this radio program, you can kind of see what kind of stations they have. And I want to know what this airtime is. What's this airtime radio station?
And he's brought the father a new watch that he bought at Montreal Airport to replace the old gold watch.
Okay, let's see.
This is what happened.
Space.
All the meadows had been cut and saved. The bales stacked in groups of 5 or 6.
Spoken word.
Green grass. The big meadow beyond the beaches was completely clean.
Oh, look at this. They have Russian radio. That'd be interesting.
Though I had come
just to see what they're saying on there.
I now felt a keen outrage that it had been ended without me. What happened? I asked when I
so they have space electronica. I think this will get me in trouble, but let's listen. Yeah, it's music. I'm gonna look for something else. Oh, Twilight Zone.
Tommy,
Who are?
you needn't stand up.
How did you get in?
You left the front door open.
Nature.
Don't you recognize me, Tommy?
Space electronica. Okay. Sci-fi and paranormal.
And who is that?
Tom Bowen.
Let's see if there's anything on uncategorized. Like NASA. Let's look.
That's impossible. I've never.
No, I don't see any NASA radio.
Remember,
This will be almost impossible to look for. So this is uncategorized.
right after
But I
the
think there was
Great
another. Maybe they changed it up. Various? Well, anyway. I don't have my loop back set up right now where I can just go to the SoundCloud page. But let me just take a quick look and see. Yeah, so you'll see NASA is on SoundCloud. And they've got some, well, you can't hear it because yeah, you can't hear it because my audio routing is for streaming right now. So let's go ahead and we'll just find something on the radio. We can try something new. Let's see, what do we have here?
Scotty, if the deflector isn't
Oh,
activated
Star
within
Trek.
20 minutes, get out of orbit. Get the Enterprise out of the danger zone.
Let's see if we can find a spot where there's no music playing.
Kirk out. Paramount.
He kisses her.
Bones, stay with her. Do what you can.
Kirk follows Spock down the steps into the plinth.
Let's try some of these sci-fi stations. An ad.
It was sometimes difficult to provide for a person.
How about this?
It's a permanent drain on the resources. They couldn't work, they couldn't contribute, they have a disability. And if they felt unable to care for them, they were virtually considered of no use due to some condition or deformity. And it was easier for them to believe they'd been taken by, if they believed they were taken by a gang of fairies, then that it was some fault of their own that this happened. So, you know, it was a form of infanticide, and it was a very real aspect, and it did have some...
I don't know what they're talking about, but
They barely had enough money to feed the children who were able to produce, and they didn't have such things as birth control and abortion, and really didn't even have a good understanding on, you know, conception at all. So there had to be some
New
explanation.
Aeon.
For them to accept that this was something done to the fairies, and that maybe it was the right thing to do to abandon or kill this child.
Interesting.
While others would do so because they were afraid their own real children would be killed by their fairy parents, others did not feel that way. And some may never have believed it at all, but it was merely a story they told to make themselves feel better.
So I think we got enough of
It's
this.
like Krampus, the bad child that disappears and is found drowned in the river. Just saying.
Exactly, yes, I suppose.
Christine, tell us another one.
Okay. Well, let's talk about. Oh, this is fun. Often pronounced as Doulahan in English.
Okay. Well, let's just we'll take this guy. And very interesting. You know what? We didn't do any acid. Let me bring in a little acid line because that's what we were playing with at the beginning. And WMVCO, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I got through some of the manual yesterday after the broadcast, and I learned how to make some patterns on the machine itself, and then use the arpeggio or the arpeggiator to pretty much play those patterns. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let's. So what I did, The latest one I just created was this one. Let's go ahead and just record it in and see if we can make it work. For some reason, it sounds out of sync. But we'll add some delay. We'll do a little bit of warping and see if we can make it work. You can tell, you know, I'm still working on figuring out this machine. All right. Okay. So, doesn't sound that great. I think we might have a little bit too much going on, but let's see if we could get this to work. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm thrown off because for some reason my notes are off. There we go. See, that sounds so much better. Okay, and we didn't do too much modulation, so but that kind of goes with our old school sounding thing. I'm gonna add a black hole. We're just gonna put a ton of sound effects on here. Bunch of delay, bunch of reverb, and so we really will sound like we're kind of on the moon. Let's see how it sounds with our drum first. You know what? Oops. I'm not gonna bring in any reverb. I'm gonna delete that.
Drained on the resources. They couldn't work. They couldn't contribute. They have a disability. And if they felt unable to care for them, they were virtually considered of no use in some condition of deformity. And it was easier for them to lose a child and believe they'd been taken by, if they believed they were taken by a gang of fairies, and that it was some fault of their own that this happened. So, you know, it was a form of infanticide and was a very real aspect, and it did have some practical value. I mean,
how funny, I got the
difficult to provide for a person who,
I thought I was getting an ad. State Farm ad, but we're just gonna have to move that here. And then we'll spread it out a bit as well. Let's see if we can do that. Well, let's do that right now. So what I'm gonna do.
it was sometimes difficult to provide for a person who was permanently drained on the resources. They couldn't work, they couldn't contribute. They barely had enough money to feed the children who were able to produce, and they didn't have such things as birth control and abortion, and really didn't even have a good understanding on, conception at all. So there had to be some supernatural explanation, and it was easy for them to accept that this was something done to fairies, and that maybe it was the right thing to have such things, birth control and abortion, and really didn't have a good understanding.
Yeah, sound a little Max Headroom-ish. Let's also add in EQ.
Had enough money to feed the children who were able to produce, and then they didn't have such things.
I want to really accentuate the
abortion, and really it was sometimes difficult to provide.
Okay, cool. Let's use those, and then these are our sound effects that we used with that AX73 VST. So I'm gonna have to add, let me save, add a track, and we'll put those in. And yeah, let's bring everything in now. Let me actually take these out first. All right, we have quite a few parts to go through. Here's our drums. Levels are a little hot. I hear that kick clipping a little bit, but I don't mind that. This is our Moog Fantasy ARP. This one is this is our Prophet Uplift ARP A, Uplift ARP B. And we're gonna call this Pro 1 Sync Bass, Pro 1 D Wide Bass. This is our acid right here. TT303 acid saw. And actually, let's divide this up. Green, this one will be purple. And it does sound a lot better when we're, I don't know why. Yesterday I was playing around with it and I was in perfect sync. See? So it sounds a lot better. Okay. So now we've got a couple of different instances of our... I'm going to consolidate these. And then I think what we can do is we'll bring in these louder parts maybe during a break or towards the end. So I'm going to call this one my main rings drone, and then loud rings drone. So this sounds like this. Let's see the loud parts. It really does sound like we're on the moon, huh? We've got our vocals. We got A and B. This B is really stutter-ish. This one is, we're going to call this our DX7V bell lead. This one is our real DX7. So we're going to call this our DX7 toys. And we put a lot of effects on there. DX7 real. And that's patch 29A. Toys. I'm just going to call it toys. And this is our AX FX 73 FX. These are the fireworks, right? So let's go in and actually let's cut these up a bit first. Oh, I have to watch. Actually, I need to add some delay to this because I'm gonna cut off these tails. These guys are all a different patch, so we'll recolor them a little bit different. And those are different as well. So let me bring in a Echo Boy, and we're just gonna put in yeah. We'll use the ambient, or let's use the space. And I'm gonna use the hybrid reverb over here. We'll use a yeah, there we go. A little bit of shimmer. Okay. Oh, that's a little too much. Okay, I like that better. I don't like that shimmer is adding too many harmonics. So we've got a lot of little sound effects we can play around with. So let's put this together now. let's see. So, this wide base, let's change this color. Purple. A little bit later. Sneeze. Okay. Maybe what we'll do here is we can also divide these toy sounds out. Okay. This acid might not actually fit too well. You know what kind of sucks is this Moog Fantasy ARP kind of sounds like my ringtone. So anyway, not my favorite patch of all time, but I think it's okay. Actually, let's what is that shimmering? It's this, is it? Well, maybe we'll lower that. Unfortunately, all of my timing is way off because I miscalculated the baseline. And probably a lot of other things too, so but that's okay. Let's just roll with what we have. Sometimes we could make happy accidents. Let's see. Okay, this is already, I can tell, going to be kind of a challenging one. Oh, I know. Let's bring... reverb here. And some delay. I'm just going to use my return delay. I'm not quite sure why this isn't playing. Interesting. There might be an LFO on here. No. Okay, why isn't that playing? Why isn't this playing? But if I change the... See, now it's playing. Why isn't it... Why wouldn't this play? Yeah, see, now it plays, but if I stop it... Okay, so I'm just gonna have to remember to turn it off and turn it on. I don't know what's going on with this. It's probably user error, but save, yeah. But sometimes it's better to blame the hardware. It's very easy to blame for me to blame Roland because there's just so many. I've just found so many bugs. Okay, let's go ahead and. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to combine a lot of these things. I'm hearing. I wonder what's going on. I'm hearing the. I'm hearing it now. Not now, though. You're right. Let's turn this off and on. Let me save first, in case Ableton decides to do something funny. Okay, so I turned it off. Oh. Ah. Good thing. Yeah, it was going to turn off because the TR-8S is an audio interface, or part of my aggregate audio interface. So I'll just reopen. Luckily we saved, so we should have everything still intact. I don't know, does anybody else have that problem? I mean, I think that's just probably a safety feature. Let's go ahead and open up our crashed set. But a safety feature where if you turn off one of your audio interfaces that you're using in live, that the whole set is just going to crash. That makes sense. All right, restoring the live set. I'll be right back. Maybe I'll grab coffee. Or not. Let's finish this off. All right, so where were we? Let's see if this if the drum will work now. Nope. There's something happening at the beginning. No, it's not a motion thing. Let's see. I'm gonna tune, decay. Oh. Why is level at 0? Oh, you know what's interesting? So, I don't know if you can see this. Right here, level, watch this. So I'm gonna press play on the push. It's at 0. And then it goes up to 216 and then to 128. And then down to 122. I don't understand what's going on. No LFO. I'll turn my motion off, maybe. Okay, I know it's the most exciting thing in the world to troubleshoot. I want to figure this out. Let's see if the editor will help. All right. So we're having our problem with our ride symbol tune. This is off, but okay, so this is the motion right here. Ah, you know what it is? It might be in live. Is it? MIDI control. Breath controller is activated. Let's see. No. No, so I don't think it's in there. Make sure all these are off. It could be a MIDI thing. I'm gonna put no input. So it's not MIDI. Okay, so something. There's LFO. It's not on though. Reverb send, instant effects, velocity, substep. I am at a loss. I wonder if I can just clear and delete this track. Motion, there's no motion, it's off. Clear, clear. No substeps. I don't want LFO on then at all. Oh wait, that's just tempo sync. Okay, so I have a thought. What we're just gonna do, since I can't figure out what that is. I think we're using every track though, unfortunately. But we don't need this. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna just change my CC channel, crash cymbal channel, to be the ride cymbal. I'll do a 606. Okay, and then instead of that, we're gonna use a sample for my cymbal crashes. Let's look for some samples. How about a Vince Clarke? Okay, yeah, we'll use a noise crash. It's not too fancy. But maybe we can have some crash symbols right around here. I'm gonna... Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll just stop everything right here. Yeah. Okay. I think we're... All right. It's a fun one. But not without its challenges. Oh, All right. So, we survived today. You're weightless. Nice. Yeah, it kind of has that feeling of just being light. So, I think we definitely hit our theme today. And yeah, there's some nice little elements in there. And it was fun to experiment with a couple of new VSTs. And then we also had the developer of one of them on the stream, which was great. So, yeah, learn something new. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put another symbol crash here, symbol crash here. And then I'm wondering, just for fun, I'm going to reverse one. Let's reverse this one. And then I think right here, let's see what that's on. Oh, and I'm going to double this, and then we'll have like maybe a noise buildup right here. It's not a build, but we'll keep it in. It's a little bit of extra white noise. And I'm gonna just loop this part right here. So, and then I'm gonna crop this clip, and I'm gonna also stretch this out even more.
That this was something very.
Maybe this will sound good over here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead and loop this part, and yeah, I'm gonna turn off my mic and do a little bit of light mastering. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for joining, and hang out for Raid if you're on Twitch. Aloha.
Maybe.